Man, this is lifestyles of the poor and unfucking fortunate. But I tell you what, bitch, we got views.
Yeah, we're recording already. That's great.
Yeah,
this is really comfortable. I gotta admit that. It's I got some shit to say to podcast, man. We back. I'm gonna try my best to look at the camera this
versus
episode.
The screen.
Versus me staring at the screen like I always look like this. I'm gonna try to. Yeah, Five's over here. 5'3" giant in the building.
Can't say the five without the motherfucking giant, please.
Show can't. I'd hit a drop for you, but it's way over there.
Way over there.
So you won't hear my drop nor whistled or all of that. It's very, very depressing. But,
I call this segment Live at the Desk.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Five told me I had to sit here. Like we were just messing with the camera like we always do, and like we got a bunch of new lighting and shit. I know y'all see this like illuminating shit going on, so we're just been fucking with some camera angles and shit. And Five's like, bro, that's it. So
yeah,
I'm here.
The shot alone with the logo. I mean, come on, man. I got my shirt.
Yeah, shout out to the guy that designed the logo.
Seats is popping. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
that's me up there on the tee smoking right there. A lot of people don't.
I never see.
A lot of people don't notice that, man.
That's kind of like when you like, you know, like we like the Starburst logo and it's like got a hidden message in it, or a FedEx logo or some shit like that.
Very true. Very true.
It's pretty fly.
So, what's up, man? You good?
Man, I'm good, man. How you been?
You know. Moving, bro. We're moving.
Absolutely, man. We're definitely moving.
We've been working hard.
Yeah, man, we've definitely been working hard. I like the fact that I get to be not only a member of the show, but also a fan of it. Like when I'm at work and shit, you know what I mean? I'm at the desk and I'm checking out the podcast and I'm like critiquing the shit per se. But I'm
absolutely
looking at a fan like, because I realized, damn, this shit's slick informative.
Right.
Like, we might got some shit to say in real life.
Absolutely.
You know?
Five's definitely a part of this and has been from the jump. He's just been busy. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody's curious as to why you haven't seen Five as much, it's just because he's been busy. And the moves he's making are for longevity type moves. So no shame there.
Absolutely.
But Five pops up on me enough to where.
Absolutely. Plus, I'm kind of a Three's a Company crowd. You know what I mean? Like, I like the different looks. Like sometimes you might get Lex, sometimes you might get Big, sometimes you might get, you know what I mean? Like I like the fact of the diversity of the podcast as
Absolutely.
well. You know, like, but you know, when we come together as Voltron, like on the birthday episode.
Yeah. So they haven't seen the birthday episode yet. So the birthday episode is tucked away.
So you guys are in the Matrix. I'm in the Matrix. I'm actually like weeks ahead of what's going on here.
Yeah, so. See, we got it tucked away. We're trying to just determine if we're going to use it for exclusive content or not. There's some good shit in there. We're all drinking on that episode. With that being said, there's a lot going down.
That's so the truth.
You haven't seen none of that run back, have you?
I need to check it out when we get done.
Yeah, you'll see why. I mean, there's reasons. Yeah, it's fun, man. We had a lot of fun that episode. Shout out Chatty, man. His birthday was last week, and we had a good time over here. All five of us were here. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of, we haven't done that since episode 4.
Episode 4. Right. Wow.
This will probably be episode 31. That's crazy. Since March.
Damn. But I mean, like you turned into a machine on me. You know what I mean? Like we went from like doing it on Sundays to, you know, I look up, I'm at work and I'm saying it's 3 episodes coming out and I'm like, wow, you know, this is dope. Like,
you gotta stay in their face, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Gotta stay in their face with it.
Yeah, got to, man. Got to, especially right now because, you know, I think the buzz is definitely picking up.
Keep applying pressure.
You know you're doing something right when you got people contacting you wanting to be on it.
Oh,
you know
man,
I mean?
It's crazy, dude. Like some of the people that we've established a conversation with about them coming on the show is almost too good to be true. There's a couple out there, bro, that are really like, for real?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Whenever. And, you know, we got to keep the calendar's filling up.
Right.
Which is great. But there's a bigger picture to this. We haven't really got to all that yet, but it's coming.
Yeah. I mean, the main thing was, you know, get everything off the ground first to the point to where people seeing that, okay, this is real. This is something I can tune into on such and such date. You know what I'm saying? Something that people can look forward to. And once you establish that, you know, it's kind of like, you know, episode 1, like it's like any series that you binge watch. You know what I mean? You might not really get it into episode 3 or episode 5 or season 5, rather, might I say. You know what I mean? So we're still in the first season, and
there's not going to be seasons. I'm not going to cut it off.
Okay,
we're just going to keep it going.
We're going to keep going.
Yeah, me and Chad talked about this the other night, and it was like, why? When does it end?
Right.
At the end of the year?
Right.
Fuck it, we'll just keep it going. One big ass season. But the fact that we're 30 episodes in the short amount of time we've done, and we've achieved what we've achieved, and we've acquired so many new viewers and listeners.
Because I'm not a numbers guy. What was the first date the episode aired?
I want to say
that was you and Jorilla or the other.
Oh, okay. So that
episode.
Far back, yeah. So those videos are not on ChadArmesTV no more. We took them down, but the audio is still available to anyone that subscribes on like iTunes or Apple Podcasts or like wherever you listen to podcasts. We're available everywhere. So just our listeners, they can go back and listen to the first two. Well, actually, 2 of the first 3 original episodes of I Got Some Shit to Say, where I interview John Kilmer from the YNK podcast, and basically like a big role for one of the artists I've followed for years. His name's Mike, and then Joe Rilla.
Okay, so so this is the first. This shit just popped in my head. On I Got Some Shit to Say. I'm going to interview Squints, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow. Okay, here we go.
So as a curator, however you say it, I'm curator.
Yeah, 5 speaks. It's fun to throw.
I speak curveballs.
You get curveballs at 5,
but you know what I'm saying? Because it's got knowledge behind it. So as a curator, a host, and also a fan of I Got Some Shit to Say. How would you rate it as far as when you first started it? I remember you used to come to my house every day. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this was like, when I'm talking about motherfucker talking shit into existence.
Manifestation at its finest.
Absolutely, bro. Like,
5 heard it first too, bro.
Right,
5 and Chad were the ones that got earfuls of it, of the vision.
I knew about the podcast first. I knew when he was going to get married first.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
So, real shit.
Yeah.
So,
5's my guy.
So what do you... How do you see the growth of the podcast?
Dude, like, so the first episode, like, once the relaunch hit, we did the first 2. The first 2 are just me. And I reached out to, I was in fan mode, reached out to John Kilmer. And then for comfort, I reached out to Joe Rilla. Right. Because Joe Rilla's my guy. Shout out to Joe Rilla. And he's going to come through for a normal episode soon. But then it wasn't right. I didn't have the visual right. It was going more of a direction I didn't want it to go. Like, it wasn't like, I didn't want to be like an interview type shit like I did with Kilmer. Mm-hmm. But I didn't want it to be just friendly type shit like I did with Joe.
Yeah, thin line, very thin line.
You know what I'm saying? I wanted to sort of bounce on both sides of that line. Mm-hmm. And then Chad get the more intimate the more detailed fucking interviews.
You wanted to make sure that there was a difference between the ChadArmesTV and I Got Some Shit to I Got Some Shit to Say podcast,
right?
As far as content,
for sure.
As far as the feel that it gives you, the vibe.
Absolutely, for sure. I wanted everybody to be able to come here and fire one up and sit back and just bullshit and just no real structure. Like we've tried to focus so much on structure at the beginning and stick to like a format, so to speak, for the show.
Kind of like I'm at the homies' crib, like right now. Like literally, we're in the garage. I mean, I know y'all see the display in the background and it's super fly. But when we say we're in the homies' garage, that's no cap there. Yeah. Like
it's a grind. It's been a grind.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it's all off. We just got rid of the whole format idea and just took off with just going with it, bro. Like just hitting record and just bringing the homies over here, or bringing the guests over here, or whatever, and just going with it, and it's worked.
So what episode would you say, or what episode would you say that you seen and that you did and you was like, you know what, we got something? Because I know at first it was a shit show.
It was a shit show. So what you asked before though. If you go back to episode 1, the relaunch is me, Chad Arms, and 5'3".
Right.
And if you look at the comparison between episode 1 to episode 31 and tell me the difference, what you guys see and what y'all hear and the quality and the logos and the intros and outros and all that shit, it's night and day. Like the regression's fucking thousands of %.
Right. Setup.
I think the switch got flipped episode 4, like when us 5 sat down for the first time,
right?
And the shit just,
because I know at first, when Leroy was coming over, you was kind of up in the air, like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, Leroy was new to me,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Leroy was brand new. Chad had
to
to sell Leroy to me before Leroy even came over.
Shout out to Leroy, that's my guy.
Shout out to the kid, man.
That fucker's infectious, man. If y'all, I know, I'm pretty sure the fans out there listening, they know 1000%. Leroy. You know what I'm saying? Probably know Leroy better than we did. You know what I'm saying? At first, you know what I mean? But the fucker's infectious. And I remember I was at work one day. Bumping the album to him and Bad Habits, him and Chatty did. And I was like, I called you, I texted like, homie's legit, you know what I mean? I'm a tough critic, like, you know what I mean, when it comes to the music. So shout out to Leroy. Anyway.
But it's funny you said those words, tough critic, because that was one thing, like from the original, like if you go to like read what the show's about and shit, it literally says as in reference to me, former Nashville hip hop artist turned toughest critic.
Right.
And I put that shit in there because for years, motherfuckers have sent me records to like listen to and hear.
But you're a music connoisseur. I could say like in my later years of per se getting older, anything that's new, this guy here puts me up on it. You know what I mean? Like anything that's out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's gonna heard it, and I'm talking about from Christian rap to R&B to country.
Yeah, for sure.
His palette is
like
very.
Today is the what's today's date?
Today is the 10th.
Friday.
Yeah.
New Music Friday. And I can tell you probably 5 albums that came out today.
You probably listening to them.
At least 4.
Listen.
I'm probably on the 5th.
Yeah.
And start to finish. Like I'll put an ear pod in and I just go.
Right,
But I only do that on Fridays just to stay relevant with what's going on with music because my focus is really the podcast. And I listen to podcasts probably just as much as I do music.
And I wish, that's something that I miss because I love music, but it's like I guess when you get too close to artists per se, you can get a disliking for the music.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to get my love back for you know what I mean? Like when to hear new things because I tend to listen to more older music versus, you know what I'm saying, the newer wave or whatever. But, anywho.
Yeah.
So, question number 2 for you, Mr. Squints, as far as the podcast goes.
Go.
How do you? What is the future? I mean, what do you see? Like, what is your goal? What is the plateau that you reach when you be like, you know what? This is what I seen it. This is what I envisioned the podcast being. You know what I mean? When you can really sit back and be like, okay, we made it.
Yeah. So when
minus the bag.
Minus the bag. When I see it, it's just a full-time gig, bro, to where we can all like when every morning. I don't want to say a radio show because this will never be like a radio type show. You know what I mean? We've talked about doing music reviews and shit for artists, and we'll still continue to plan to do that.
Don't want to be cliche though,
but it's not going to be a radio show. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I don't know, man. It like when I vision the Breakfast Club and like their setup, like you see Charlemagne in the corner.
I like that setup. You
Love
know
it.
what I mean?
Charlemagne in the corner. Everything behind Charlemagne is his shit.
Right.
Like you can tell he goes to work there and he sits there every day and he works for 2 or 3 hour segments. Then he spins off and does commercials. Then he spins off and does drops and shit for other stations and shit. Like that's a full-time gig. And I don't know, man. I want us all to be in a situation to where this is more of a. If it's not about the bag, it's just where it's so comfortable and the shit works so well with the consumers, bro. Like, there's no reason why there isn't a market for us, just like there is for everybody else.
Absolutely. I mean, don't get it twisted. It's always about the bag. I mean, nobody goes to work because they love their job.
I hate my job.
People go to work to get paid. And then throughout getting paid, you might find a loving for what you're doing, but to actually be able to get paid for what you love to do.
That's a
talk
dream,
shit.
bro.
That's a fucking dream.
Like,
bro.
Shout out to my lady, man, Amy. She supports me enough to let me come out here and kick it with y'all, and us hit record. And she knows that I've sold this dream now. You know what I'm saying? Like this dream has been sold to 4 of my friends, and anybody that listens to it like knows the passion's there, bro. Like I don't know, 31 episodes, 5 months, like. Yeah. Fuck with it, and we've had some of the not fuck it. I'm gonna talk. Let me talk my shit.
Right.
We've had some recognizable faces in this motherfucker,
Absolutely.
Man, and
absolutely,
like I said, y'all have no clue.
And like for me, for one, like I'm not a podcast guy. Like I told him, like I'm the dude that you send a clip, I'm gonna like it but never watch it. Right. But I find myself at work, now, listening to the podcast, tuning into my own shit, like not as a supporter of my brand because I'm on it, but as a fan, like what I want to like because like you said, some episodes I might not be here to make, but let's believe I'm tuning in, I'm catching up because you put me up on a lot of people like that I don't know or that you might not know, like not like for instance, you might know the person on stage. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Kind of, we was talking about the pictures you got of you and Jay Prince. You know what I mean? Yeah. But a lot of people probably listen to this podcast like, who's Jay Prince? But I bet you know Drake.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, I like the fact that you show that side of the game. You know what I mean? With the podcast. Or we show that side of the game with the podcast of the actual movers and shakers, the person behind the person who's behind the fucking person.
Right.
Yeah.
And I love how in a way it seems like bridges are getting built to fill in the gaps.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? With plans of like a lot of in-betweeners coming through and just putting a face with a name and just giving the people like a, you know, and 9 times out of 10, luckily we've had the opportunity to where Chad can get that in-depth interview for ChadArmesTV.
Right.
And then we spin into the okay, now that we know more about them, let's go this way with it and just have fun with it. You know what I'm saying? And we love when we have that opportunity.
Yes.
Because it gives both perspectives. Like it kind of answers more quick. Because a lot of them get mad that we don't hit them with certain questions when we have them. Mm-hmm. But that's not the format of the show.
Right.
You know, at first it was more about the format. And
like we might, for instance, we might have
bullet points.
We might have, you know what I'm saying, like a boxer on here and talk nothing totally about boxing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we might get to talking about, you know what I'm saying, what strand do you like? What brand does your wife like to clean the house with? Right. Like,
it's
you
all
know,
just off.
It's a combo. You know what I mean? It's like, let's chill out, let's sit back and.
But it keeps everybody comfortable.
Right.
Like that's the thing. Like when everybody comes through here, bro, they're just so comfortable.
Right.
We're at the crib. We're just chilling. We record.
Right. Because it ain't all about. It's about giving you your flowers, but it's not about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's about celebrating the human side of you, not what you do, but who you are.
Yeah, man, that was deep.
Type shit.
That was pretty deep, bro.
Yeah, I try.
You ain't gotta try hard. That was real deep.
It's the goose.
Yeah, Five's been drinking. That's where this whole shit came from. That's why I got bullied into sitting over here.
Right.
Minus the big old shadow on my face because it's boom. See that?
Yeah. I see it.
Oh well.
He's gonna critique everything. You know.
That's
what I mean?
how my head spins sometimes.
So I got some shit to say.
Go.
So Jake Paul and your boy about to fight again, right? Woodley.
Dude, ain't that crazy? What's crazy? We were just talking about. I think it was last episode of the one. I don't know. See, that's also how this shit's happening now. Like everything blends together.
Right.
We were just talking about Jake Paul and Fury. You know, the Fury boy.
Yeah.
What's his name?
It's
Tommy Fury.
Yeah.
And suddenly he backs out and he's got a broke rib. Have you seen the video of Tyson Fury, his brother, the heavyweight champ of the world, beating his ribs with a fucking medicine ball? Have you seen this?
I seen that.
What the fuck, bro? Of course you got your ribs broke. You can't get some little stupid skinny dude in the corner to do that to you. You got to get the heavyweight champ of the world. Your brother, he hates you.
Yeah. Because you're getting paid for fake boxing.
Right. And then 2 weeks before the fight, decides to drop
Probably
out.
a bigger bag. You know what I mean?
They say that was supposed to be the biggest bag he's ever came across. And he drop out. I think it was about his fucking daddy. His daddy said they was going to disown him. Said that he had to get rid of his name.
If he lost?
Yeah. Said he was no longer something. It was something real foul, bro. Like something like, I'll disown that
We
boy.
have now entered the WWF.
If you lose to a YouTube star, I'll disown you. And it was part. You remember the contract with the
because the Fury Kid is a true boxer, correct?
Correct. 7-0.
I mean, but the Paul boy ain't shabby though. He ain't just like
no, he's definitely not.
Yeah.
But he's also not testing, and that's
right. I mean,
that's
smart.
But dude, testing is. I think that's important. You can't claim to be a boxer and not test for steroids, bro.
I'll test it for steroids.
He's not testing.
For steroids?
Not testing.
I mean, but this is entertainment. This isn't boxing, right? This is like.
So that makes it okay? I think that's where the shame comes in, man.
I don't think, listen, here's what you do. To kill all the shame, I mean, just make it legal. Because now you take away.
Tell us you're juicing.
Let me ask you a question.
I think that would change the game. That would change the narrative altogether. If he said, "So what? I'm fucking juicing. I'm here to beat ass."
Right.
Pause. I'm here to beat somebody's ass.
But my thing is, he's in the realm where he can do that.
I guess.
What I mean? He's not. What I'm saying is, he's not fucking Mayweather.
I don't know if he's like saying he's not though. I don't know.
But the point I'm making, I've always said about the juicing thing. You take baseball, for instance. Okay, you take Barry Bonds. You take fucking Jose Canseco, McGuire. Yeah, I can juice. I still can't do that.
Yeah.
You gotta have some skills.
Yeah, skills are involved.
Yeah, skills are very involved.
So add muscle to the skills.
Right. So if that's the case, then let it be legal. So then you know what I mean. Then, now you take that narrative away as far as he juiced to get these. You know, because I'm sure I'm not a baseball guy. You're a baseball guy.
Yeah.
Everybody juiced, right? If you didn't juice, you was a
fool. Back then, yeah.
Right?
And then once they started testing, everybody retired.
Right.
They're like, fuck this, I'm out. No, hold on, y'all taking what? Y'all taking awards and shit? Fuck this.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
With Jake Paul and Woodley, remember when he lost, what Woodley had to do?
Yeah, one of the tattoo or something. Was it shave his head or was it a tattoo?
Tattoo. It says, I love Jake Paul.
Yeah.
He got it on his middle finger, right across the side of it. I love Jake Paul. Right?
Right.
So
for the bag.
if Tommy Fury would have lost, he had to change his name to Tommy Fumbles. We spoke about this. Now I remember it was the one before Coop. Whatever. Boxers Briefs. That's the episode.
Briefs, yeah.
And he had to change it to Tommy Fumbles, which is stupid as fuck.
Tommy Fumbles.
But now Woodley's back in the game. All of a sudden, as soon as Tommy backs out and says he can't fight, which I think is because his daddy beats him on the side or some shit, Woodley gets an opportunity of a lifetime, steps back up, and now he's fighting Woodley. What's great about that is that the date didn't change. It's still December 18th, which today is December 10th. That shit is 8 days away, and we just found this out, what, 6 days ago, 5 days ago? It ain't been long. A few days. That's unfucking believable. Shout out to Woodley. And if he knocks Jake Paul out, he gets $500,000 purse. Bonus. Boom. On top of whatever else.
That's what he's, yeah. Damn, bro. What we got to do, man? I can't wait till the podcast blows up and we have Squints versus fucking Jake Paul.
Hey, bro, I'll get knocked out.
I ain't boxing a motherfucker.
Couple commas, man, I'll go down.
I'll promote that motherfucker, but I ain't boxing a motherfucker.
I think that's dope as fuck, though. I'll watch it. They didn't have to sell that ticket to me.
I think it's dope because I seen a post earlier today, and I think, I remember it and it was dope. Like they was talking about bring back the celebrity dunk contest.
Oh, okay.
Like shit like that is always more entertaining.
Yeah. That's what people want to see.
That's what people want to see, man.
Like the celebrity basketball games and shit that you always see little clips of on World Star. Everybody's like, where's the whole game? Like, why did they televise this?
When we was young and they was always have like on MTV the celebrity softball game or whatever, some shit. Yeah. Like because at the end of the day,
like an MTV joint?
Yeah,
I remember this, bro.
Yeah,
that shit was fire, man.
That shit was super fire. You know what I mean? Like the who's was on that motherfucker.
Fuck yeah,
type shit. To where I think it got to a point to where it stopped being a game and it even got like its own fucking series or some type shit. But yeah, bring back celebrity boxing and celebrity fucking dunk contests. Some shit.
So what about Drake and Kanye? Drake and Kanye are buddies now. Shout out to Jay Prince. I got a picture with Jay Prince, and I told Five before we started tonight. I was like, bro, I'll put it right here.
I didn't believe him, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at your boy.
Because that's major. Like, I don't know, for y'all youngins out there who's watching this podcast right now,
Google him.
Google who Jay Prince is.
And how long he's been in the game
and
what he's
been in the game and what he's accomplished and what he's accomplishing. Right? Like, without Drake, there's no Jay Prince.
That's why every time you see somebody's chain get snatched, he's the one posting the video.
Right.
Remember when the kids broke into NBA YoungBoy's car and claimed to have all his shit? He's like, bro, I want my shit back. And who put him online to get it back?
Jay Prince.
Especially if this shit happens in Houston.
My mind playing tricks on me.
Yeah, Five didn't believe I had a photo with him. I saw him at the Drake concert.
So I'm gonna tell you the cool thing I think about, is that the actual concert is to free Larry Hoover. Yeah. For y'all don't know who Larry Hoover is, he was the creator of the GD, Gangster Disciple organization. It's
How long has he been in?
Man, he's been.
Leroy would know.
He's 20. He's 70. He's in the 70s now, and he went in his 30s. I think it's been like almost 40 years, man. Like some astronomical numbers.
Somebody fact check that. I have no idea.
We'll fact check that for sure. But the fact of it, it's not even for a murder and kill nobody. It was just for the fact that you created an organization that they felt was violent. But shout out to Jay Prince for putting that together. Shout out to definitely Kanye West and Drake for killing the beef in a climate where rappers is getting killed. You know what I mean on a daily basis.
That shit.
Stupid ass beefs.
The concert was fucking.
It was weird to me.
Yeah, so I was watching it. I was watching it earlier today, just so I just wanted to see some of it.
Right.
They came out. The way they came out was kind of cool, but they had the choir out there and they were singing for like
hours.
It's what seemed to be, but it was like
hours for it even to start. First of all,
it was like 12 to 15 minutes. Right. The choir singing, and then Drake and Kanye just sort of appear at the top of this like Coliseum arc. And they walk over, these lights are behind them. It's a cool visual, it really is. But then they have to walk like long fucking way, dog.
For life.
They walk a long fucking time. They make it to the stage. They walk up on this like flying saucer thing, and right before they walk up on it, Drake and Kanye dap up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's like the show of solid.
Quick little love, and then Drake beelines to the side of the flying saucer, and Kanye performs for an hour. Like that's what it is. And then all of a sudden, Drake just pops up at the end of one of his songs, and then Kanye beelines off the stage, and then Drake performs for 50 minutes.
Because the thing is, I didn't even realize they had beef until I watched the drink trap.
I'm gonna be real, bro.
With Kanye.
What was I should have listened to this better.
I guess Drake had a couple of lines where he I guess didn't say that he fucked Kim, but
dude. So okay, that's what I want to say right now. There's a line that I'm trying to think of, and I can't, man. Fuck, this is gonna kill the podcast. But anyway, one of those subliminal shots that he throws at Kanye, it had everybody scratching their head. I wish I could remember it. Maybe I'll think of it before this shit's over. But he plays a sample of it before a song, and then spins into a whole different song. And as soon as he played that line, I'm like, ooh, wasn't that the line that everybody thought that? Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Right. I'll have to show you that part, bro. Who cares?
I mean, my thing is,
they should. They should be friends. They should fucking just agree that they can make a lot of money.
Kim, for y'all who don't know, the reason why you know, I've been drinking. I'm slurred. Am I slurred?
Yeah. Okay. It's all good.
Yeah. The reason why most of y'all viewers know Kim Kardashian is because of a sex tape. Well, no, y'all might not know that, but y'all who know Kim Kardashian, no, maybe
everybody knows that.
I don't think the younger generation per se knows.
Bro, if the younger generation don't know Kim Kardashian got dicked down by Ray J, and it's on film, and you can watch that shit with a quick Google.
Yeah.
Fucking
no homo.
Yeah, no homo at all. I mean, it's Kim K.
Shout out to Ray. Shout
out to Ray J, man. Raycons.
Did that, boy. Did that.
Shout out to Raycon. Send a check, man. Hey,
should put an NFT on Kim.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? I bet he wish he had an NFT on that tape now.
Bet he wish he did. An NFT on that tape would generate millions of dollars.
So
lots of money.
Right. So my thing is like, when you're in the industry, I'm pretty sure it's kind of like for instance, okay, like when we was in our little industry, you know, everybody was. I mean, come on, man, like. You guys are like in Barcelona, and your wife's in California, and y'all both worth a bag.
Yeah.
You know, and here comes another motherfucker who's worth a bag.
Right.
Y'all ain't fucking?
What?
Like, it's Hollywood, right?
Hollywood, I guess.
Yeah. So, but like I said, I didn't even know that your boy had shots in his lyrics at him until I seen the podcast with Nori and them. He was talking about, you know, his beef with Drake, and I was like, damn.
Right. But then all of a sudden, it came out of nowhere, dude. When fucking...
So he played the clip before he played the song?
The clip, one of the jabs.
The alleged jab?
It's one of the definite jabs to me. He says, God, man, I wish I could remember the bar. I should have... When it hit me, though, earlier when I was listening to it and I heard it, I was like, ooh, damn, that's that one. Ew. Yeah. And then it spun into another song. Like, I thought he was going to use it to run into the song that...
Oh, he just isolated the jab.
Yeah, he was like, y'all remember this? All right, but back to the Unity shit.
I really don't fuck with dude,
but I haven't stopped. I haven't finished the Drake part yet. I'm on probably like 10 minutes into that.
So
part.
Do you think the concert would accomplish its goal? Like,
yes, that's what I was going to say next. I think they should be cool. They
executed Tukey. For y'all don't know who Tukey is, Tukey was the leader of the Crips. He started the Crip gang, changed his life in prison, and they end up.
Bro, if you're wrong, these motherfuckers are gonna bash you.
No, I'm super right.
Yo,
you know who Tukey is?
Go.
Yeah, Tukey.
Talk your shit.
Yeah, Tukey was the leader of the Crips.
Yep.
You know, he was in prison, and he ended up writing the children's book. Snoop was advocating him for a while. They ended up executing him. You know what I mean? Like for some shit that
I remember
he did when he was a kid. You know what I mean? Type shit. You know, like my thing is, if you get 25 to life, that means 25, right? So after 25, I should be able to come home. That's just me personally. You know, 40 years, like, and you didn't commit a murder for creating an organization. It's something else, man. That's something because, like, I can create.
But I don't understand. I don't get political on this.
No, I'm not.
I don't understand what the kind of so the ticket buyers generate money for something.
I would say it's probably like some type of organization to fund
what
the lawyers. It's always got to be
how much money they need.
Well, I think when I watched the interview, something about a law that he's supposed to have been already out because he reached the guidelines as far as doing your time, and then like when the mandates change president per president as far as like say if you got a drug charge, and at first let's say Clinton was in, and Clinton was saying, okay, if you sold drugs, you're getting 25 to life. Well, such and such comes in and says, well, no, you know what? If as long as it's not a violent crime, you can only you're eligible for parole at such.
I wonder what
some
the
type
bag
of mandate type shit.
I want to know what the bag look like.
You know, it's got to be tremendous.
But I mean,
man.
like if they're raising money, Drake and Kanye, what they do it for free?
Absolutely, yeah, they did it for free. Yeah, they did. That was the whole. But
the whole Unity thing came out of nowhere, bro. It seemed like just weeks ago, like you said, Noriega,
like
Drink Champs,
one stone. You know what
Drink Champs. He was fucking. It seemed like there was jabs from Kanye.
Absolutely, was jabs.
What was up with his hair, man?
I mean, dude's an artist, man. I'm definitely not
Ain't nothing artist about that haircut, bro.
Totally artist. You look at fucking Kevin Gates right now and his hair, man. Like, what the fuck's up with
He's
that?
got like feathers and
you look
braids.
At Cisco when he did the fucking
the blonde shit.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, but Kanye shit looks like someone blind.
It's like somebody cut you, like you was talking about your homeboy fucked your shit up.
Fucking A, bro.
You know what I mean?
Fucking A.
He had like gaps in his shit, but I think he said at first it was doves, if I'm not mistaken. You know, but Kanye's always been a different character.
Yeah, but he's got weirder as the years progressed.
Like this motherfucker said he's a billionaire, but he's homeless.
Yeah, whatever. His shit's weird to me, bro. I'm not a huge Kanye fan.
I used to be
we talked about this a few episodes ago. Bro, if you would have told me, like I said this exact shit, if you would have told me when Through the Wire, Kanye West,
right,
and Best I Ever Had, Drake came out 10 years later, who I thought was going to be way more hits in my playlist.
Kanye
hands down.
Because for y'all that don't know,
Don't get me wrong.
Kanye was a breath of fresh air.
He's got a greatest hits list that I could compose
absolutely,
easy.
Absolutely.
But
Kanye lost me after the album. What was one? He says his greatest album. The I can't think. I don't know albums, but anyway.
Shout out David Manning. He needs a haircut.
David, he needs a haircut.
Yeah, so I got a hat on.
But Kanye now, man, versus like Drake wasn't a rendition of Kanye per se. Would you agree with that when he first came out? I mean, Kanye started the backpack shit, like the whole concept of a whole new genre of music. You know, like backpack rap was turned into a genre.
Rap was a genre.
Backpack rap. You know what I mean? You had your gangster rap.
I think Drake's just his own type of artist, bro.
But when he first came in, he was labeled as a backpack rapper.
Backpack rapper, but he's not. Which
Kanye has started that whole.
I think Drake's the GOAT, bro.
Right now, absolutely. I mean, come on, man. Dude sings, he raps, he's light-skinned. What the fuck?
Yeah, next time he has a show, you should go. Just saying.
See, like we talked about this
Push
earlier.
The shit down, that shit's amazing. And it reminded, because the Kanye and Drake shit reminded me of one of the Drake shits where it was just a big square fucking stage. That shit was huge, and it was in the middle of Bridgestone Arena, and it lit up and shit. Man, that shit was fire, bro.
I mean,
it was Migos came out.
One of the best shows I've ever been to was Kanye's show.
Thank God. I may be tripping. I don't know. A lot of drugs.
When he was doing the Glow tour.
Who?
Kanye.
You saw Kanye?
I seen Kanye at Bonnaroo.
Dope. I've seen a lot of artists perform, but I've never seen
like pretty much the who's who I've seen because of Bonnaroo. Like
best concert you ever been to?
Go. Smoking Groove.
Artist you ever seen perform? Go.
Fugees.
Boom. My turn.
Yes, sir. Go.
Where was I? Can't remember.
Best concert.
Usher.
Perform, go.
Usher.
Best artist. Go.
Usher.
Usher's a motherfucker. But I'm gonna tell you who topped Usher.
Oh.
And it would be the great fucking verses if the fucking
go.
Fucking R. Kelly.
Another great concert. Chris Brown. Amazing.
R. Kelly. Greatest concert I've ever been to in my life.
Wow, that's wild. Okay.
R. Kelly was a motherfucker. Bonnaroo, man. Bonnaroo exposed me to like for instance, like I didn't like Wale till I seen Wale live. I didn't know like Kendrick Lamar was, so I seen Kendrick Lamar live, Section 80. And I was like, God damn, this boy got it.
That new Rick Ross album came out today. Wale snaps on a song.
Oh, yeah. I bet the new Rick Ross is nice.
It's not, I don't know. Maybe my bar was set high for it. Yeah. Not to give my, I only listened to it once. Well, you know what I'm saying?
With me, Ross is more of a vibe rapper than a bar rapper.
It's dope, though. It's Rick Ross for sure.
Makes me want to put on a tuxedo and smoke a cigar.
The name of the album is Richer Than Ever, I think is what it's called.
I seen him with that fucking gloves on.
Can't say that word.
I'm sorry.
We'll have to bleep that out.
Bleep that, yeah.
But y'all know what he said.
Yeah. I didn't like the gloves, Rick.
So what else we got before we get out of here, bro? Dude, we got to talk about this. The verses. So we covered the verses. Were you here when we covered the verses?
I was here when we covered the verses.
Okay. So we missed one.
No, I wasn't here when we covered the verses. I watched the episode.
Okay, cool. So you know about the episode. Okay, great. Right.
So Chad actually had notes, right?
Yeah, he had the whole playlist. He had the playlist written down so we could review it.
Right, Chatty.
Yeah, man. Chad did his research, but we watched it live together. It's funny as fuck. This part is a clip we must have missed in the show, but
absolutely missed.
During one of those, what song? I think it was Butt Smokers Only. Right? Butt Smokers Only. It shows Lazy Bone bouncing around the stage, singing that right there. And Crunchy Black approaches him and fucking you see him as he says, he looks over at Crunchy Black. He's like, "What you got, Black?" He takes something. He goes, "All right," and he leaves back out, and he still got it in his fucking hand, and it's a bag.
Now we've debated what the bag was.
The whole internet's debating what the bag was.
Yeah, I think it was a ball of cocaine.
It looks to be a little bag of powder. Just saying. I don't know how accurate that statement is, but it's funny as fuck. Because when we all watched the verses, the angles from the verses battle was like straight on at the stage, but way the fuck back. You could see the edges of the stage. It seemed like you could see both camps reacting pretty much the whole show, and it sort of like just panned left and right, if I remember right.
Right.
But dude, the clip from Lazy getting the pack from Crunchy Black, he gives him something. It's a fucking weed. I mean, they're singing Bud Smokers only. It's got to be drugs. Yeah. But granted, the status of these two guys. If it's weed, you better hand me more than a fucking blunt, bro.
And number one, if it's weed, you better hand me more than a blunt. Number two, they're in Cali, if I'm not mistaken.
You better hand me a garbage
So I'm going to
bag.
show that. You know what I mean? Like, they're not going to, right.
Lazy Bone just doesn't think and has it in his fucking hands, what it seems like.
Did you see the look on his face?
He's happy, bro. He's so happy. His whole night just changed. Whatever the fuck he gave him, bro. That's amazing, though, that somebody captured it and it posts the way it looks, bro.
That's why I love the internet, man. Like,
bro.
They don't miss shit,
Fuck no, dude.
Shout out to the internet, man.
Shout out to the internet.
Man, because like, the motherfucker can make or break you, dude. You know what I'm talking about?
Make or break. Shout out to Squints for not smoking a cigarette the whole episode.
Man, shout out to fucking Squints for not smoking me out the whole episode. That's pretty dope, man.
You see this shit? Did you see this stupid shit yet?
What is that?
The most white boyish shit you've ever seen.
Of course.
Is
that a rig?
Nah, man, it's like a vape thing that you see fuckers smoking.
So why is it lighting
Bruh,
up and numbers showing up? It's like, is it measuring the amount of smoke?
Dude, they're gonna go crazy. But I don't know shit about this kind of. Whatever. I went up to the store up here. What's the name? And I said, man, I need something, man. Like, I hate smoking cigarettes. I hate smoking cigarettes. Give me something that's going to smoke. Like, I want to smoke. And, she's like, you want how big? And I'm like, fuck, I don't care. I just need something. And what flavor, bro? You go to pick out this shit, bro. I smoke Newports, bro.
Yeah.
Hookah my ass. Hookah, you got like 12 flavors. Fucking lemon, great, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But they call it shit. This shit was wild.
They got the hybrid flavors.
I can see why there's so many vape stores, bro. There's a whole wall.
An array.
And they're different colors. The packaging's wild as fuck. And I said, man, she said, do you want something like sweet, like candy? Or do you want something like dessert-ish? I'm like, what?
Dessert-ish.
So I went that lane. And she said, so you want like a blueberry or like a lemon, like pie? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what? I said, like, I like cake and sugar and fucking cinnamon. You know what I'm saying? I like
the fucking pastry store. You should
read this
vape
box.
Store.
This box is over there, bro, and I swear to God, it makes you want to open whatever's inside of it and eat it.
Great packaging type shit. I knew the shit was real, and I called my mom today, and I was like, what are you doing? She said, vape, hookah, smoking the hookah.
Yeah,
my cousin turned my mom on the hookah. She loves fucking strawberry hookah. She
man, them
like
cigarettes,
the coolest
bro.
person on earth.
Them cigarettes gotta go, dog. I just can't. I hate them. I've said it multiple times. I've said it too many times where everybody knows I'm not fucking lying. I hate them cigarettes, bro.
Right. I hate them.
The other white said he wasn't coming back till I stopped smoking cigarettes. He didn't say shit about vape, though.
So we vaping, baby. Dola.
But this shit, bro, tastes like a fucking cookie, dog. It tastes like a cookie.
With nicotine?
So that's the downfall, right? I can smoke on this motherfucker for an hour or two and still want to grab that cigarette right over there.
Is this not enough nicotine?
It's not, but I said I need more. And
so that's letting you know for a fact that you're definitely addicted to nicotine.
And I have to look at the box. They're probably going to go nuts. Addicted. You need more of this. I don't fucking know. I don't care. But she said it was nicotine. It was great. Right. And it's enough that, and I told her the amount of cigarettes I smoked, she said that would do the trick. And then she said there was a flavor or another level up more, but it takes away from the flavor. And that's the flavor is important to me. If I'm going to smoke
a cigarette smoker doesn't smoke for the flavor, right?
Exactly. So if I'm going to smoke this shit, it's going to be for the fucking flavor. Is my point. If I can get away from the smell of cigarettes and lean on the taste
shit is
of
like,
this,
you know what would be great after this? A cigarette.
And that's kind of where I'm at, bro. Have I smoked less cigarettes? Have I smoked less cigarettes? Yes, absolutely. But do I still smoke a cigarette after I smoke this for too long? Like as soon as we're done with this shit, I'm gonna walk right over here and grab that cigarette and crack this door and smoke this square, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to the vape store up the road.
Shout out to the vapes for outlasting the hate that came to them about a year or two ago when they totally try to kill the industry.
This bitch at the store, bro, blew the biggest cloud I've ever seen in my life.
Man, I'm saying when you see a motherfucker smoking a rig in their cars,
like my shit don't do
you
that.
don't know if they're smoking a rig or if their fucking mufflers blew up on their shit, man. Like
I had
some
one
of
of
that
these
shit
once
be some
before,
deep
bro,
smoke.
and they leaked every time. It seemed like it was just leak all the time.
This is too much for me. Like that's like a handy dandy
It's a
remote.
fucking investment. I tell you that.
I bet it is.
That's why
that
them little stores are around
about 10 pounds,
bro. Hold it.
5,
Right.
3.5 for sure.
But dude, this is like small. I wanted like compact. I didn't want that bitch had a fucking iPhone in her hand. Fucking that motherfucker was huge, bro. But I swear to God, this little girl, she's fucking 6'5", 6'6" or so.
Yeah, Amazonish.
Dude, blew a fucking cloud big as I've ever seen it.
Smokey
I
the Bear
said,
out this
Jesus
motherfucker.
Christ. And she's like, well, it's got to do with the whatever, dude.
So my question is,
I just want to go smoke something and not.
My question to the vapors out there
cigarettes.
is: the vape smoke, is that not bad for your lungs? Is smoke?
Don't go down that road. I don't even need to hear that shit. I know them fucking Newports are not good.
Right. So right, these are not as bad.
And it tastes amazing. Like I just want to drink it.
It tastes like a cookie.
Bro. Wait till I read the package to you. I wish I wouldn't have left it across the room. It's somewhere over there. But when I read it to you, you're just be like, "Damn, that's what's in that."
Is this a vape or is this a fucking delicatessen?
So when you spoke about John Kilmer, hand me that thing right there.
Oh yeah.
So right, I'm not a big drinker. Like everybody should know. Like even this whole episode, Five's had a shout out Charlotte P. Five's over there drinking that goose. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Charlotte, man.
Yeah, it's been a while. That bottle.
Cheers, my G.
Yeah, shout out Charlotte. But this product right here is from an artist named Mike, and he's literally like I've been a fan.
Tell
of this
you his old name. That boy got the dope. One of the dopest names.
Mike Stud is the dude's name, and he used to. I mean, dude.
Mike fucking Stud.
Yeah, a phenomenal artist,
It's
bro.
got to be a bitch bagger.
But this thing right here is a product that him and his team launched. It seems like forever ago to me because I've been such a fan of this dude for a long time. But I'm just not a huge drinker, man.
Get that on the camera, man.
Yeah, shout out Chuck Bud. Chuck Bud is
Bud.
Ernest. We spoke on Ernest a lot. And Ernest podcast, Just Being Ernest, is sponsored by Chuck Bud, which I think is the coolest shit ever.
Yeah.
But I didn't have...
Chuck Bud. It even has like some dope instructions in the back. Hey there.
It's amazing, dude.
I'm the Chuck Bud.
But
I come from two wonderful parents named Beer Bomb.
I'm over here breaking shit. All the time we spend on the lake and shit. Like, this is the coolest shit ever. And Mike Stud was always like a college tour rapper, so to speak. But huge market, right? Like, sold out shows. He's dude shake shit, bro. His whole catalog's banging. But that's in reference to John Kilmer, one of the first guests that was ever on the original I Got Some Shit to Say. Okay. Right? We spoke on that earlier.
Yeah.
But this is a product that they found through a kid on Instagram, like in college, that was trying to put something together for a product that could change the game from traditional funneling or shotgunning a beer.
Shotgunning.
Right?
Right.
It basically takes both the best of both worlds and combines the two into this little mechanism right here. And I'm not a big drinker. Y'all all should know this by now. We've had a couple of drinks on these episodes, but I had to share this with people because a lot of people just don't know about this product yet. And I just think it's fucking phenomenal. And I'm going to demonstrate it for you guys.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Chuck Bucket.
Right. And Five, I don't know about you. Do you drink a lot of beer?
I'm not a beer drinker.
Me either. I don't drink a lot, period. But this motherfucker, this shit gets it done fast, man. You literally just pop this bitch on here like this.
So it's like a suction cup, huh?
Yeah. Just pops right on there. How great
like
is
a plunger.
So we're going to open this beer.
A Yingling.
All right. Pop that in there. Now, this is a Blue Moon. Light Sky. Don't ask me. So, you're just going to send it. You know what I'm saying?
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
It's crazy. Shout out Chuck Bud.
He's finna Chuck Bug this beer. Oh, shit. He's chugging that motherfucker, too. Look at that. And boy, that boy's going to be drunk.
So obviously, I didn't need to pierce the can with such force, but a phenomenal product.
Y'all see that shit, man? That
Especially coming from the dude that just don't drink a lot of beer.
What size beer is that? What is that considered? A 12 ounce?
I don't know. They fit on like White Claws. It fits on like all that kind of shit.
Man, chug the 12 ounce in 12 seconds. But not even 12 seconds, like 3 seconds.
Minus the mess, but it's a lot less mess than shotgunning a beer, you know, stabbing it.
Right.
But yeah, I shouldn't have stabbed it so hard. Sorry, I'm new. But yeah, dope ass shit. And this motherfucker's like $20. And I just put off buying it forever.
Yeah.
But now I got one. So yeah, I'll drink a beer from time to time.
And it's not included.
That's how you get rid of it quick. Well,
quick.
I don't like sipping on a beer real long. Now I just drank one in like 6 seconds.
Ain't nothing more nasty than a hot ass beer.
Yeah, that sucks too. Yeah, man. I want my cigarette.
You want your cig? I want my other.
Shout out 5-3, man. I'm glad you pulled up, bro.
Man,
we had an interview sit down scheduled.
I'm glad he canceled.
Right, but yeah, whatever. They'll be back through. We'll reschedule. But me and Five wasn't gonna waste the opportunity just to get some content and stack something up.
Plus, this dope ass shot, man. Like what y'all
Five sold on the shot.
Y'all comment on the shot, man. With the desk, and this is the new segment, the desk. You know what I'm saying? Like this one, we get a little bit more intimate with the shot. You know, he showed me this is him
smoking something.
Yeah,
man. Yeah. Shout out 5-3, man. Shout out ChadArmesTV.com.
Absolutely.
Y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all follow us wherever the fuck you can. Y'all keep listening, man. We got tons of new shit coming, man. Tons of guests gonna pull up, and the Fab Five gonna keep pulling up in the same fashion. You'll get 5-3, you get Lex, you get Leroy, you get Chad, you get me every time. Unfortunately,
you get excellence.
It's
what you're gonna get.
Right. It's I got some shit to say to the podcast, man.
But bitch, we got views.